This video is just going to be a short and simple video shedding light on a feature in Minecraft that I feel like could be better. I'm assuming you already read the title, but that feature is the experience system. Of course, I'm not a game designer, and I have little qualifications for critiquing features of the most popular video game in the world, but I believe my opinion is still valuable, and it's always beneficial to point out what can be improved upon. One of the gripes I have with the system is the amount of grinding that takes place. When you generate a new world, your first task is to survive and explore. You scrap together a handful of bare bones wooden and stone tools, and you begin exploring a nearby cave. Here you find enough iron to make a full set of gear, and if you're lucky you may acquire a handful of diamonds. At this point, if you know what you're doing, you can head to the nether and obtain the loot there. But for those who don't wish to go into the nether, your next step is enchantments. These can be applied through an enchantment table, an anvil, or with luck. Other than raiding random chests for the perfect set of enchantments, applying enchantments requires experience. To get an experience, you can either spend hours killing mobs, or you can make a farm of some sort, then spend hours killing mobs that way. Either way, the gameplay takes a dramatic shift from exciting adventure to slow-paced grinding. The second point I want to make is the anvil system. Initially, applying an enchantment would only cost a handful of levels, but after applying multiple enchantments, the amount of levels required skyrockets. However, this has a limit. Once you add 6 uses to an item, it becomes too expensive. It's not an absurdly high number, it is literally too expensive. This is obviously in place in order to prevent people from obtaining gear with too many enchantments. However, this can be easily bypassed if you combine the enchanted books first, and apply the mega book to the item of contention. Using this method, it is generally possible to obtain all of the necessary enchantments for each item. On top of that, combining two of the same type of enchanted book is one use, making it so you essentially have to obtain the maximum level of an enchantment to implement it on an item efficiently. I would rather Mojang assign a ridiculous level requirement, as it provides some hope, opposed to just blocking it entirely. Heck, I would even give Mojang my firstborn child for a nice pair of Depth Strider boots. If I were to suggest a change to the way enchantments work, one suggestion would be to make each enchantment obtainable through a test of skill of some sort. For example, sharpness could be applied by navigating through a dungeon that requires you to battle various mobs, either familiar mobs or unique mobs that have never been seen before. Also, fortune could be found deep underground, giving the player more incentive to focus on that half of the game. Obviously, massive villager trading halls would take a hit, and it would be difficult to apply an enchantment on more than one item. A possible solution to that issue would be making the award the ability to apply the enchantment book to the item, not the book itself. Of course, I'm only suggesting one massive overhaul of the enchantment system, and of course Mojang could improve upon it with something on a much smaller scale. The only real issue I can think of that comes with changing the system would be nostalgia's missing the old system. It's been a conflict on numerous occasions in Minecraft history, most infamous being the 1.9 update, as you'd imagine. So it'd probably just be a required hurdle in changing the XP system. Of course, if you're a Mojang employee watching this video, first of all, thanks for watching. And second, it's 100% your choice on what you want to change, if anything. Thank you for listening to my opinion on the current experience system. I shouldn't have to say this, but this is my opinion, of course. If you don't agree, that is fine, but don't send like death threats or something ridiculous like that. Please don't make my comment section have as much mindless screaming as Twitter. Regardless of your opinion, if you enjoyed the video, continue existing as normal. Goodbye. Oh, and one more thing. Me and another YouTuber that is at a similar size to me, Potato Pigeon, as we've been in a subscriber war for as soon as I caught up with him. For the past month, I've been in the lead pretty much, with roughly 4 or 5 subscribers more than him. However, recently he literally uploaded an easy demon completion, got 500 views and 5 subscribers from that, obviously putting him 1 subscriber ahead of me, which is unfortunate. So if you like anything about this video whatsoever, I don't normally ask this, but please feel free to subscribe. I would highly appreciate it. But anyway, now finally I can say goodbye. Sorry for this little end bit, but I felt like it was necessary since I want more subscribers than him. Okay, adios.